Welcome to another class of yoga with Carlton. You can sit in a way that is comfortable for you to sit and align the back of skull with your sacrum. Bring your arms onto your thighs and feel for gliding your thighs forward, so creating space into hips and hip flexors and opening up. Today we start the DMU Women Takeover. So for the next 3 classes in the yoga classes, the DMU women will be taking these over. So the focus is working very much with bringing a sense of enlightenment into your body. There's a competition that's also associated with this today. So as part of celebrating International Yoga Day, which was yesterday, we'll talk about some of the benefits of yoga that yoga can have for you. There's a competition that's associated with this, and there's a chance of winning £40, the value of £40 worth of yoga equipment. As you know, the classes that are running will be today's class on Wednesday at 4:30 until 5:15, and there's also a class on Saturday, Saturday the 27th, from 11 o'clock until 12 o'clock. All of the classes can be accessed via Facebook Live, and there's also the opportunity to catch up on some of the classes if you missed the classes and the live transmissions. Okay, so the really important part here now is for the competition is what are the 8 major styles of yoga? So I'll repeat that. What are the 8 major styles of yoga? To enter this competition, you will need to send in your email address. You will need to email your name and the answer to the question, and you need to email this to the events office at dmu.ac.uk. I'll say that again. Events office, all one word, at dmu.ac.uk. So the yoga competition will be up until the 27th of June, and you will be invited, the winner will be invited to send in their contact details so that the information can be sent to them. Okay. This will be repeated throughout the week. Okay. Close your eyes. So activate your feet, spread toes, spread the balls of your feet. And then feel yourself as if you're grounding down into your own mat. So you feel your sit bones pressing down towards the floor. And then using this to give you a platform to feel the sensation of lengthening up away from the floor. Checking into your body, noticing how your body feels. And as you begin to lengthen away from the floor, feel your lower ribs as they're lengthening away from the sacrum. Feeling this expansion through the spine as your mid-ribs lengthens away from your lower ribs, and your upper ribs lengthens away from your mid-ribs. Lift your diaphragm and lift your chest. Lift your collarbones as if up towards the sky, but soften the shoulders away from your ears. Keeping the back of your skull aligned with sacrum, so you're not tilting forward or tilting backwards. Now relax your sternum. And from here, relax your belly And then inhale through the nose with constriction for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath, hold for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale through the nose for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale completely. Relax belly. And then breathe in. Inhale 7 through the nose. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the breath. Hold 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax your belly. And then breathe in 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep your eyes closed and just allow your body to relax and just feel the sensation. Feel what you're noticing, what your body feels right now. And noticing where your attention is drawn to in your body. So pick an area, one spot, as the focus of your practice. And feeling for the goodness, making your intent one of keeping focus and using your breath and using your practice to bring release to the area that you have chosen. As you go through your class today, be mindful of any injuries you have. And as you're moving through your poses, if you're feeling high levels of discomfort and extreme pain, then ease back from that. A higher level of yoga is not to torment yourself or to force yourself into positions that your body's not yet ready for, but rather to find yourself easing into poses. And you do this more effectively the more sensitivity you have to what is going on for you. So be very mindful as you're moving through your class today. Open your eyes and bring the soles of your feet together into Baddha Konasana. Flex the toes back towards your shins. Your heels, they're about 12, maybe 15 inches away from your pelvic bone. Hands down by just behind your hips. And then feel the sensation of lifting your chest. In pranayama today, your first round is Kapalabhati breathing. So here, breathe, take a deep breath, and then hold the breath. Keep the chest lifted, keep the spine long. Feeling the sensation of the breath as it moves through your body. Bring your hands forward of your shins and strong exhale through your mouth. Exhale completely. Tuck the chin to chest and pull your belly in. Pull your belly all the way back towards the spine. Feel your side ribs as they spread. And feel the lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Belly's lifting. Chest lengthens away from diaphragm. And shoulders soften away from your ears. And inhale, release. Pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come up. Now we do Kapalabhati breathing. Aiming for 70 pumps. Hands back behind, feet active, chest is lifted. In Kapalabhati breathing, you take a breath, inhale. Sharp exhales through the nose, moving the belly. So the belly's moving in and out. And then finish up. And then breathe. Take a deep breath. Hold the breath. Chest is lifted, spine is long, and feet still active. Hands forward of shins, and exhale through your mouth. Strong exhale. Exhale completely. Tuck chin to chest, and then pull your belly in. Feel your moving belly away from your pelvic bone. Feel your lengthening ribs away from sacrum. Shoulders soft away from your ears. Keep hollowing your belly out. And release. Pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way up. Half lotus is your next pose. So bring your left foot over your right thigh. Your right heel is towards your right, under your right thigh by your hip. Your right heel is under your left thigh, close towards your hip. If this is a difficult reach for you, then stay in cross-leg seated. Bring your left hand back, line up your left hand with your sit bone or sacrum, or if you can go further, bring your left arm around, so sliding it into your waistband or taking hold of your left foot. Left hand takes hold of left foot if you can. Inhale, reach your right arm up, open right side ribs. And as you breathe out, bring your right arm across your left thigh. Line the back of skull with sacrum. Vertically lengthen up. So as you breathe in, you press your sit bones down and then lengthen spine. And as you breathe out, spiraling towards the left. Deep breath, lift sternum. So feel your chest as it lifts up towards your chin. Lift your collarbones. And as you breathe out, spiraling towards the left. Feel sit bones pressed down. So press your sit bone to floor and then breathe in and lengthen it up from there. Using the security of the floor of your mat to give you a foundation to lengthen up. And as you breathe out, you're spiraling towards the left. Inhale, release. Unwind the cross of your legs and change the cross of your legs. Half lotus with your right foot on top of your left thigh. Bring your right hand around, flatten the right hand onto the floor, or if you can go further, bring the right hand all the way around, taking hold of your right foot or sliding the hand onto the thigh or waistband. Inhale, stretching, your left arm is up. And as you breathe out, bring your left arm across your right thigh. Line the back of skull with sacrum. Press down into sit bone and then breathe in, lengthen the spine. Keep the length, and as you breathe out, spiraling towards the right. Breathe into your spot, deep breath. And as you breathe out, spiraling to the right. Back of skull is still aligned with sacrum. And from your pelvic bowl, breathe in and lengthen your belly away from pelvis. Keeping the spine long. Exhale as you spiral towards the right. One more breath here. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, spiraling around towards the right. Inhale, release. Unwind the cross of your legs. Straighten your legs so both legs are reaching straight forward. From here, keep your right leg reaching forward and tuck your left foot in so your left heel is by the groin. Your left foot presses against your right thigh. If you can go further today, then bring your left foot back so that your left heel is by your left glute. Bring your left hand back and take hold of your ankle if your foot has come back. Otherwise, the hand is to the floor, fingertips to the floor. And feel for lifting out of your right side. Press down into right sit bone and breathe in. Reach your right arm up, open right side ribs. And as you breathe out, bring your right arm down on inside of right leg. Relax your right ear with right shoulder. If you are not holding your left ankle with left hand, lift your left arm up and then reach it back. 12 inches from the floor. Now inhale, lengthen your right side ribs away from right hip. Feels as if the ribs are coming into right armpit. And as you breathe out, relaxing your right ear with right shoulder. As you inhale, lift your belly away from pelvis. You'll feel your diaphragm as it lifts up. And as you breathe out, relax your neck. Now feel for pressing down into your sit bone, especially your right sit bone. And then breathe in traction your ribs away from your lower back. And as you breathe out, gliding your left shoulder away from left ear. On the next breath, reach your left arm straight up, spread the fingers. Chest open up. And as you breathe out, arc your chest forward and then lengthening your left arm straight back. Breathe into the back of your heart. Deep breath. Feel for energizing your heart with this breath. And as you breathe out, reaching that left arm straight back. On the next breath, as you breathe in, reaching your left arm right up towards the ceiling. And as you breathe out, reaching your left arm over left ear. As you breathe in, expand your ribs wide towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, as you reach your left arm forward over left ear, feel for reaching your left sit bone back. On the breath, feel for lifting your right side ribs away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, fold forward, bringing your hands down either side of your right foot. Activate your feet, spreading the toes. Ball of the foot is spreading. From here, take a deep breath and lengthen your ribs away from sacrum. Pull belly in, exhale as you fold forward, lead with your chest. And breathe into lower back, deep breath, feel the sensation, you're lengthening your ribs away from waist. And as you exhale, feel as if you're pushing the floor away as you move your chest and ribs forward. Breathe into your spot, deep breath. And as you breathe out, pull your belly in as you fold, helping to open up your lower back. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way back up. And then change side. You're reaching your left leg is straight forward. You're tucking your right heel towards the glute, or you're tucking your right heel towards the groin, foot presses against your thigh. Option to go further, if you can, bringing your right foot back so that your right heel is by your right glute. And then move your thighs away from each other. If you've taken your right foot back, reach your right hand back, take hold of your ankle. If you've not taken hold of your ankle, the hand is fingertips to the floor. Press down into your left sit bone and breathe in, lift up and stretch away from that left thigh. And as you breathe out, bringing your left arm down on the inside of left leg. Relax your left ear to left shoulder. If you're not holding your right ankle with right hand, lift your right arm up and then stretch it back. 12 inches from floor is the hand. Inhale, lift your belly away from pelvis. Keep inhaling as you lift your diaphragm and lift your chest. Feel your chest is moving to chin. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. Press down into your left sit bone and breathe in, lengthen your left side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're gliding your right shoulder away from right ear. Breathe into the right side of your neck, deep breath. And exhale, relax your jaws. Lower your chin slightly towards the left side of your chest. On the next breath, as you inhale, reach your right arm right up towards the sky. Fingers are spreading. And as you breathe out, as you arc your chest forward, reaching your right arm straight back. Now connect your breath with your heart. Deep breath, breathing into heart and energizing heart with breath. And as you breathe out, you're lengthening that right arm back. On the next breath, as you inhale, reaching your right arm up towards the sky, feels as if you're unlocking that right shoulder. And breathe out as you reach your right arm forward over right ear. As you breathe, breathe into your spot. And as you breathe out, as you reach that right arm forward, feel as if you're sending your right sit bone back. Inhale, expand the ribs wide towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, folding forward, hands down either side of your left foot. Feet are active. As you breathe, feel as if you're lifting your ribs away from the top of your right thigh. And as you breathe out, you're allowing your body to melt forward. Deep breath, inhale, breathing into lower back and feel you're lengthening your ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, lead with your chest as you fold forward. Your shoulders, allow your shoulders to soften away from your ears. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away. Breathe in as you come all the way up. And release your legs. You're coming into your abdominal sequence now. So you'll start this pose with elbow to knee. So sequence is elbow to knee. So lie down on your back, hands are clasped behind your head and neck. You can do this pose with the soles of your feet onto the floor. So I'll demonstrate that pose. In this pose, you'll inhale, lift your head, shoulder blades up. You pause, hold the breath. As you exhale, you curl tailbone up, your elbows to left knee, belly's in. If you can go further, lift one foot off the floor and then reach it forward. Coming back and then lower down. Okay. Otherwise, lift your feet up off the floor, the knees are bent. The heels are just below the knees and toes are flexed towards your shins. I'll demonstrate the pose this way. So lie down, hands are clasped behind your head and neck. Feet are off the floor, knees are bent. Press your lower back to floor. And then inhale, lift your head and shoulder blades up away from the floor. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach both elbows to left knee. Now straighten your right leg out about 45 degrees angle. Relax your right hip. Reach your right thigh forward away from waist and pull belly in. Inhale, bring your head back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath and press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up and reach elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Spread the toes. Now relax your left hip and reach your left thigh forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Straighten your right leg. Relax your right hip. Reach your right thigh away from pelvis. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center, bend the knees, hold the breath. Pressing lower back to the floor. As you exhale, curl tailbone up, elbows to right knee,
and straighten left leg. Relax your left hip. Reach your left thigh forward away from the hip. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to the floor. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Reach your elbows to left knee. Straighten right leg. Relax your right hip. Send your right thigh forward away from waist. Pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Elbows to right knee and straighten left leg. Reach your right elbow up, the shoulder blades off the floor. Now reach your left thigh forward away from waist and pull belly in. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the knees, hold the breath. Press your lower back to floor. And exhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to floor and place the soles of your feet down onto the floor. From here, your next pose is straddle lifting through. In straddle lifting through, your hands are clasped behind your head and neck. You lift your feet up off the floor and then straddle the legs out towards the side. If the straddling of the legs is too strong for you, then bend the knees and have your feet in frog position. So the heels are aligned with the knees and toes flexed to shins. Can move to the wall. If your back is tweaking, have your soles of your feet against the wall. Clasp your hands behind your head and neck. Press your lower back to floor and then breathe in and lift your head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. As you exhale, curl tailbone up and then reach your legs out towards the side. Feel for moving thighs away from hips and pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis, but keep head and shoulder blades up. Hold the breath. Exhale, curl tailbone up. Now send. Keep lengthening your legs out towards the side. Keep the chest lifted. Keep reaching elbows up. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis and lower your head about an inch. Hold the breath. As you exhale, curl tailbone up. Now send your legs straight out towards the side. Feel the energy as it moves from pelvic bone right through to the toes. Keep lengthening your legs to the side. Pull belly in. Inhale, lower pelvis. This time lift your head, lift your chest and reach your elbows up. Relax the back of your head into hands and move chin away from chest. And exhale, curl tailbones up and then lengthen. Keep lengthening your legs to the side. Pull belly in. Inhale, release. Lower your head and shoulders to floor. Bring your hands by the side of your thighs and knees and draw your legs together. Place the soles of your feet down onto the floor as you set up for your next pose today, which is bridge. So reach down with your fingertips and brush your heels with the fingertips, lining up your heels with your sit bones or heels hip distance apart. Then relax your arms down by your side. Feel for lengthening the shoulders away from your ears. Turn the palm of your hands up, and this just helps to open the shoulders a little bit more. As you press your lower back to the floor, breathe in and move your belly away from pelvis. Feel chest moves to chin. Press feet to floor and exhale, tilt pelvis, lift pelvis up away from the floor. Breathe into lower back and lengthen your lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your feet as you lift up. Breathe into your spot, deep breath. And as you breathe out, lift up a little bit more and then feel for sending thighs and knees forward, away from your hips. On the next breath, as you breathe in, lengthen belly away from pelvis. Keep feeling for moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, lifting up, send the thighs forward. One more breath into your spot. Deep breath. And as you exhale, tilt pelvis as you lower your upper back to floor. Tilt pelvis, lower mid back to floor. Tilting pelvis as you lower all the way down to the floor. Keep the tilt until you're down. And then roll to your right side. Bring your left hand down onto the floor by your chest. Take a deep breath. And as you breathe out, push the floor away with your left hand as you come all the way up. Using right hand to support your head and your neck. Come down onto your knees for bird wing. So you're kneeling down, sitting down towards your heels. If that's a difficult for you today, you can be onto the knees rather than sitting down. If your knees are tweaky, then pad your knees using a towel or using or folding the mat. You can fold the mat in this way. That gives you a little bit more support for your knees. And tuck your elbows into the side ribs. Your fingers are reaching out towards the side. Bird wing. So as you breathe in, draw your hands together. As you exhale, lift your chest and then open your arms out towards the side. Inhale. And as you exhale, lifting chest and keep opening arms out. Inhale. Exhale, chest lifts and open. Inhale. Chest lifts, exhale. Keeps tucking your elbows in. Shoulders are down. One more. Inhale. And then exhale, open. And then release. Your next pose today is dolphin. So in your dolphin pose, bring your hands onto your biceps to measure your distance. Your elbows down under the shoulders, and then reach your hands forward, spreading the fingers. Middle fingers reaching forward. Elbow and shoulders are aligned, and your forearms are parallel with each other. If your shoulders are feeling tweaky, you can clasp your hands in this way. If you don't want to put any weight onto the shoulders, then you can do bird wing again, aiming for 10 of these. So dolphin pose, relax your neck and you relax your shoulders and upper back. Then breathe into upper back, lifting and spreading the upper back. Curl your toes under. Exhale, lift your knees off the floor. Push the floor away with your forearms as you move your chest back to thighs and knees. Keep the back of the neck long. As you breathe in, spread your ribs out wide towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, move your chest back towards your thighs and knees. As you breathe in, feel for lengthening your ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, reach back of the thighs, back of your calves reaches to that back wall. Deep breath, expand your ribs wide towards your armpits. And as you breathe out, feel for lengthening back. Heels are reaching towards the floor. Now breathe into your spot. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, as you reach your heels towards the floor, move chest to thighs and knees. Inhale, release. Bend the knees and come all the way down to the floor. Just give yourself a moment to notice how your body feels here. Okay. So from here, come to stand at the front of your mat. Standing with your feet together, feel as if you're putting the weight into heels, and then feel your foot comes down flat to the floor, and then lift the toes, spread the balls of your feet, and then lengthen from your little toe, lengthen it forward, place it to the floor. Second toe, lengthen it forward, place it back to the floor. Middle toe, lengthen, place it down. First toe and big toe, lengthen them and press them down. Feel yourself rooted to the floor. As you exhale, hands together at your chest.
Your feet presses to floor. Inhale, reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. Telescoping ribs, lift your chest. And exhale, keep the belly pulling in as you fold forward, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in and step your left leg back. Reach back into your left heel, bend your left knee, place your left knee to the floor. Bring your hands onto your right thigh, traction your right thigh forward. Press your right foot to the floor as you reach your arms up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, bring your hands down, step your right leg back for plank and reach back into heels. Bend the knees, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Low cobra, inhale, move your chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. Tuck your chin to chest. And as you breathe out, continue to move chest forward as you come on down. Readjust, hands are under the shoulders. Breathe into lower back, curl toes under. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Push the floor away, feel for lengthening through the spine. Lunge, breathe in, step, left foot forward between the hands. Place your right knee to the floor. Pad your right knee if you need. Hands traction your left thigh forward. And then reaching your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, stepping your right leg forward, forward bend. Inhale, stand, lengthen through the spine. You reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in, hands to the floor. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg back. Bend your right knee to the floor. Press into your right shin as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels. From here, bend the knees, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening your legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down, press it back, downward dog. Lunge, inhale, step right leg forward between the hands. Left knees to the floor. Your arms are reaching towards the sky. And exhale, hands down and step your left leg forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, hands together at chest. Chair pose, bend the knees. And as you breathe in, you're sweeping your arms up towards the sky. Exhale, forward bend, straighten the legs. As you breathe in, move your chest forward, away from thighs and knees. Flatten your hands to the floor, and as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale, move chest, ribs forward. Exhale, release, lower down, press back, downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in, step left foot forward by left hand. Ease your right foot towards the right edge of the mat. Reach your arms out and up towards the sky. And as you breathe out, hands down, step your left leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. Inhale, cobra. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down, press it back. Downward dog. Warrior one, breathe in. Step right foot forward by your right hand. Ease, left foot towards the left edge of the mat. Reach your arms to the sky. And exhale, hands down and step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen your legs back. And exhale, release. Lower down and press back. Downward dog. From here, on the breath, bend the knees, inhale, and hop or step your legs between the hands. And as you breathe out, forward bend, feel for lengthening through the spine. Chair pose, knees are bent, your arms are reaching out and up. And as you breathe out, stand, hands together at your chest. Press your feet to floor. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, inhale, step your left leg back, bend your left knee, and sweep your arms out up towards the sky. As you breathe out, hands down and step, right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, release. Lower down, press it back, downward dog. Inhale, step your left leg forward between the hands. Right knees to the floor. Reach your arms out towards the sky. Exhale, hands down, step your right leg forward, forward bend.
Inhale, stand, lengthening through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. Exhale, hands together at chest. Inhale, arms up, telescoping ribs. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. Lunge, breathe in, step, right leg back, bend your right knee and reaching your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down and step left leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels. From here, bend the knees or lower straight down on exhale. Inhale, cobra, move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. Exhale, release, slow down, press it back, downward dog. Lunge, breathe in, step your right leg forward between the hands. Place your left knee to the floor. Push the floor away as you reach your arms to the sky. Exhale, hands down. Step your left foot forward for forward bend. Inhale, stand. Lengthen through the spine as you reach your arms to sky. And exhale, hands together at chest. Give yourself a moment and just notice how your body feels from this. Bend the knees, chair pose, breathe in, reach your arms out and up. Exhale, fold forward, bellies in. As you breathe in, move your chest forward away from thighs and knees. Flatten your hands to the floor, and as you breathe out, step or hop it back into plank. Lower down, keep elbows in. Tops of the feet on the floor, upward facing dog, breathe in. Move your chest and ribs forward, thighs are off the floor, knees are off the floor. And as you breathe out, press it back. Downward facing dog. Warrior 2. As you breathe in, step your left foot forward between the hands. Your right foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Line up your left heel with the arc of your right foot. Arms reach out towards the side. The back of your skull is aligned with sacrum. Now relax your arms down by your side for shoulder shrugs. From here, take a deep breath into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze. Top tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze. Mid tips of shoulders. Draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back, elbows bent, and exhale, squeeze. Low tips of shoulders. Draw down and release. Float your arms out, warrior 2. Extended warrior variation. Place your left forearm onto your left thigh, and then lengthen your right arm out and up towards the sky. As you press down into your left leg, breathe in and lift your left side ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, relax your left shoulder away from left ear. As you press your right foot to floor, breathe in and feel for moving belly away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, gliding your right arm back and away from your right ear. On the next breath, as you breathe in, slide your right arm all the way around the back and tucking it onto your left thigh. And then lift up. On exhale, lift your side ribs away from left hip. As you breathe in, keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, both shoulders down away from your ears. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down so the hands are either side of your left foot. Place your right knee to the floor. Your next pose is pigeon. You're easing your left foot towards the right edge of your mat. Hands are under the shoulders. As you breathe in, bear down into pelvis and lengthen ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your left shin. Activate your feet, spreading the toes. Breathe into lower back and lengthen your ribs away from sacrum. Keep that length, and as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Now connect your breath with your spot. Deep breath. And as you breathe out, let your body melt forward. One more breath here. Deep breath. You're moving belly, diaphragm, chest forward. And as you breathe out, reach back into your right big toe. Inhale, release, pushing the floor away. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your right foot. Reach your right knee back and then step your left foot back. Plank. Lower down on exhale.
Cobra, inhale, move chest and ribs forward whilst lengthening legs back. Exhale, release, lower down and press it back, downward facing dog. Warrior 2, as you breathe in, step your right foot forward between the hands. Your left foot is square to the short edge of the mat. Your right heel aligns with the arc of the foot. Your arms are reaching out towards the side. Then relax your arms down by your side as you set up for shoulder shrugs. Take a deep breath into upper back. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze. Top tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. And exhale, squeeze. Mid tips of shoulders, draw down. Inhale, spread. Hold the breath, shoulders up. Hold the breath, shoulders back. Elbows bent. And exhale, squeeze. Low tips of shoulders, draw down. And release. Float your arms out to side, warrior 2. And press down into both feet. Don't come up, stay down. Keep feeling as if you're moving thighs away from each other. Extended warrior variation. Place your right forearm onto your right thigh and then sweeping your left arm up towards the sky. As you press down into your right leg, breathe in and glide your right ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, glide your right shoulder away from right ear. As you press your left foot to floor, breathe in and feel for moving belly away from pelvis, diaphragm away, and move chest to chin. And as you breathe out, reaching your left arm away from left ear. On the next breath, as you breathe in, slide your left arm all the way around the back and tuck it onto your right thigh. Right hand, right forearm is pushing you away from your right leg. As you breathe in, move this right from your pelvic bowl, moving belly away from pelvis, moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, feel for gliding your right sit bone back. Deep breath, draw, keep moving chest to chin. And as you breathe out, both shoulders down. One more breath, feel for anchoring into the edge of your left foot. And you're breathing in, you're lengthening your ribs away from sacrum. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're reaching sit bones to floor. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your right foot. As you set up for pigeon, your right foot eases towards the left edge of the mat and you send your left leg straight back. If your knees are tweaky, then sit onto your right sit bone and tuck your heel towards the groin. Bear down into pelvis, breathe in and lift and lengthening your ribs away from waist. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward over your right shin. Breathing into lower back, lengthening lower ribs away from sacrum. And as you exhale, fold a little deeper. Feet are active. Now breathe in and keep moving belly. Diaphragm, chest moves forward. And as you breathe out, reach back, reach straight back into your left big toe. Your sit bones are reaching to floor. Inhale, release. Bring your hands under the shoulders. Curl the toes under of your left foot and step back into downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. From downward facing dog, on the breath, inhale, bend the knees, hop your legs between the hands. And as you breathe out, fold forward, belly's pulling in, feel for that lengthening through the spine. Chair pose, knees are bent, your arms are reaching up. And exhale, stand, hands together at chest. Press your feet to floor, inhale, arms up towards the sky. Exhale, fold forward, belly's in. As you breathe in, scoop chest forward, away from thighs and knees. And as you breathe out, flatten the hands and step or hop it back into plank, lower down, keeping elbows in. Inhale into cobra or upward facing dog. Moving chest and ribs forward, lengthening your legs back. And as you breathe out, press it back, downward facing dog. Spread the fingers and feel for pushing the floor away.
Inhale, step your left foot forward between the hands for triangle. Your left foot is stepped forward, your feet about 3 feet away from each other. Back foot is squared to the short edge of the mat and your front heels aligned with the arc of the back foot, arms reaching out. Triangle, as you breathe in, you're lengthening your left arm forward. The arm hand comes down towards the floor, the ankle, the calf or the shin. And your right arm is reaching up towards the sky. Press into your left leg, and as you breathe in, gliding ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, reaching your right fingertips to the sky. As you breathe in, anchor into right foot, and then keep moving belly forward away from pelvis. And as you exhale, open up as you're stretching your right fingertips up towards the sky. From here, place your right hand onto right hip. Bend your left knee. Place your left hand onto the floor 12 inches forward, 6 inches towards the side. Your next pose is half moon. From here, as you breathe in, ease your body forward. Lift your right foot up away from the floor and then reach it back. Reach out with your heels. Stay here. Option to go further by reaching your right arm up towards the sky. As you breathe in, feel for lifting the weight of your body away from your left thigh. And as you breathe out, reach your right heel back as you reach your right arm to sky. One more breath here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, bring your hands back to the floor and step your right foot back. Warrior two. Warrior two stance. From here, in your warrior two stance, your next pose is interlock. So you're bringing your left arm down on the inside of your left leg, and your right arm is reaching out and up. Coming into the interlock, so some of you will stay here. If you can go further, slide your left arm under your left thigh and bind it with the right arm around the back by your left hip. Press your left foot to the floor and then breathe in, glide your ribs away from left hip. And as you breathe out, roll your chest open, softening your right shoulder away from right ear. Deep breath, moving belly, diaphragm, chest forward. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're reaching your sit bone back towards your right heel. One more breath, deep breath. And release, bring your hands down either side of your front foot. Step your left leg back for plank. Reaching back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keep elbows tucked in. Inhale, cobra or upward facing dog, moving chest and ribs forward, lengthen legs back. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Feeling for pushing floor away in your downward dog. Triangle, inhale, step your right foot forward between the hands. Your left foot is squared to the short edge of the mat. Front heels aligned with arc of the back foot, 3 feet away from you. Arms reach out. Triangle, as you breathe in, press into your right foot, reach your right arm forward. The hand comes down towards the floor, the ankle, the calf or shin, and your left arm is reaching to the sky. Press into your right leg as you breathe in, you're gliding your ribs away from right hip. And as you breathe out, open up as you reach your left arm to the sky. Deep breath. As you anchor into left leg, move belly forward away from pelvis. And as you breathe out, sending that left arm up towards the sky. Half moon, place your left hand onto left hip, bend your right knee. Bring your right hand onto the floor, 12 inches forward, 6 inches towards the right side. As you breathe in, ease your body forward, lift your left foot off the floor and reach back into your left heel. Option to stay here, or option to go further by reaching your left arm to sky. As you breathe in, press your right foot to floor and feel for lightening the weight of your body on your right thigh. And as you breathe out, send your left heel straight back as you reach your left fingertips to sky. Inhale and exhale, release. Bring both hands to the floor and step your left leg back for warrior two. Warrior two stance, bending that front knee. From here, coming into interlock, you're sliding your right arm down onto the floor and your left arm is reaching up towards the sky. So some of you, this will be your pose. If you can go further, slide your right arm under your right thigh and bind it with the left arm around the back by your right hip. Press your right foot to floor, and as you breathe in, glide your ribs forward by your right hip. And as you breathe out, feel as if you're opening your chest, opening your heart towards the left. Relax your left shoulder away from left ear. Press your left foot to floor, and then breathe in, glide, moving belly forward away from pelvis. Move chest to chin. And as you breathe out, move both shoulders down away from your ears. As you press your right foot to floor, breathe in and lengthening your ribs away from your right hip. And as you breathe out, slightly curl pubic bone to navel. Inhale, release. Bring your hands down either side of your front foot and step your right leg back for plank. Reach back into heels, and as you breathe out, lower down, keeping elbows tucked in. Cobra, inhale. Move chest and ribs forward as you lengthen legs back. And exhale, release. Lower down, press your hands under the shoulders, press it back, downward facing dog. From downward facing dog, as you breathe in, bend the knees and hop your legs between the hands. And exhale, coming down into a seated position. From here, reach your legs forward. Both legs are reaching forward. And feel that you press down into sit bones and lift belly, diaphragm, lift chest. Pull your belly in. Exhale as you fold forward towards your shin. Keep the neck relaxed. Breathe into lower back and the sensation of lengthening away from lower back. And as you breathe out, you're folding forward. Feel this from your pelvic bowl. As you breathe in, lifting, moving belly away from pelvic bowl. And as you breathe out, allow your body to fold forward. Really important, your belly's pulling in to protect your lower back. One more breath here, deep breath. And as you breathe out, allowing your body just to melt forward. Inhale, release. Use your hands, push the floor away, breathe in as you come all the way up. From here, lie down on your backs. So use your hands to support you as you're lying down. Once you're all the way down towards the floor, you have space above you. Reach your arms up towards the sky and then lengthen your arms over your head. Lengthen your arms away from you so you're from the tips of the toes to the tips of the fingers, you're able to feel the sensation of lengthening your whole spine. From here, take a deep breath, as deep as you can. And as you breathe out, lengthen arms and legs away from you. So feel this stretch. From the tips of the toes, you're lengthening. Keep lengthening. Belly's pulling in. Lower back is lengthening away from your sacrum. And relax. Press your buttocks to the floor. And then breathe in deeply and fill yourself up from inside out. And exhale as you stretch out, lengthen from tips of toes to tips of fingers, lengthen away. Buttocks presses to floor, breathe in, reach your arms to the sky. And as you breathe out, lower your arms down by your side. Turn the palm of your hands up. If you're lying down on your back, bring your feet a little bit wider on the mat. If your back feels tweaky, you can bring the soles of your feet together so the knees are out towards the side. Or have the soles of your feet down onto the floor. Then relax into your final pose into Shavasana. Softening your skull bones. Close your eyes. Relax your forehead. Relax your eyes and eye sockets. Relax your jaw. This is a good moment to open your mouth and moving your jaw from side to side, helping to unlock into your masseter muscles, helping to release your scales muscles down the side of your neck, and helping to reduce headaches that builds from the tension that emerges into jaw and into neck. And soften your shoulders away from your ears. So you're creating more space for the neck. You feel the neck, back of your neck as it gets closer towards the floor. And then relax your upper back completely and feel the spread of your upper back into the floor, into your mat. And when you feel this, when you make your focus here, you feel a different kind of energy that spreads across your back. Relax your mid-back. And as you work towards your lower back, if you tuck tailbone slightly, you feel more of your lower back connecting with the floor. Relax your belly. And then relax your pelvis, your hips, your thighs, back of your thighs, front of your thighs. Take the tension away and not using muscles or tendons to hold on. And you may feel an opening into hips as your thighs, as if they flare towards the side. Relax the back of your knees and relax your knees. Relax your calves, relax your shins, and relax your ankles. Relax your feet and toes. Relax your arms, your shoulders are gliding away from your ears, and relax your biceps. Relax your triceps. And soften your elbows and feel for releasing your forearms. Relax your wrists, your hands and fingers. And soften the area around your heart so your heart feels the spaciousness. It's not you're unburdening your heart. Still your mind. And just allow yourself to stay with feeling. Allow yourself to be in this moment, not analyzing what you have done or preparing for what you are about to do. Keep yourself present and just take from being in the moment. Then in the moment, notice what you feel in this present moment. Not what you want to feel, but what you actually feel. And then try to let go a little bit more. So noticing what you feel and let it go. Now feel the earth, the security of the earth beneath you, and the energy that moves under your body. Draw that energy in. And feel the energy as it hovers above you. Again, reach out and draw that energy into your body, into your heart, and allow the energy to be spread through the whole of your body. And noticing how good your body feels. On the breath, bend the knees and move your knees towards your chest. Roll to your left side towards your heart center. Keeping your neck very relaxed. Bring your right hand down onto the floor by your chest and breathe in.
Push the floor away on exhale as you come all the way up. Then coming up into a seated position. Hands together, thumbs lightly touching sternum. Take a moment to notice how your body feels and congratulate yourself for your practice. Thanking you for allowing me to guide you through your practice today. So we finish, take a deep breath. Forward, bend and exhale. Namaste. Thanks everyone. Thanks very much for turning up. Hopefully see you on Wednesday and keep looking out for the competition. I'll just repeat the competition. Your task is to identify what are the 8 major styles of yoga. So I teach, the style of yoga that I teach primarily is forest yoga. So what are the 8 major styles of yoga? Okay. Have a fantastic day. Keep yourself hydrated, drink lots of water, and take care of yourselves. Namaste.